Manchester United are reportedly planning a mass exodus this summer to save millions on wages. The Red Devils have several stars out of favour under Erik ten Hag they could look to get rid of at the end of the season, according to Men.
First-team regular Rafael Varane is out of contract and has been tipped to move to Saudi Arabia, along with Casemiro. If that pair leave, United would save a staggering £690,000 a week, and there are more savings to be made.
Third-choice goalkeeper Tom Heaton and injury-hit Anthony Martial are also approaching the end of their deals, with the latter believed to earn £250,000 a week. Sofiane Amrabat will leave the club at the end of his loan deal this summer, and the Red Devils could place a number of other players on the transfer list.
Read more on Man U. I have hoped my dad won the treble at Man United. Now I'm making my own way in football. Power up, get £40 in free football bet builder bets when you stake £10 with Paddy Power. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof and Facundo Pellistri all have less than 18 months remaining on their contracts, so the upcoming transfer window could be United's last chance to cash in. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has voiced concerns about financial fair play, so could sell high-profile stars including Jadon Sancho and Donny van der Beek.
Both those players have found themselves surplus to requirements, with Sancho shipped out on loan to Borussia Dortmund last month after falling out with Ten Hag. Hannibal Mejbri is another player out on loan who could be sold, along with Alvaro Fernandez.
Most read in Football END. Mason Greenwood wants probe into whether Jude Bellingham called him rapist. Very special major BBC broadcasting announcement as Wayne Rooney lands new TV role. Abuse shock. Ex-SPFL star punches opponent after deeply racist abuse as cops launch probe. Footy brawl. Shocking moment. Football fans fight while watching Carabao Cup final. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. While Mason Greenwood, who has spent this season at Getafe, may also be on the chopping block. Ratcliffe refused to rule out the forward staying at Old Trafford, but Barcelona are said to be interested in a £30 million deal.
Erik ten Hag tells fans you have to see the bigger picture after Man Utd's shock 2-1 home loss to Fulham. If United managed to offload all 14 players, it would be the biggest ever exodus of first-team players in one summer. It would also mean a total saving of £1.9 million a week in wages, which could be spent on recruiting players.
Ratcliffe stressed the importance of sales last week. FFP, financial fair play, has become a new aspect of running the football club, and it's clearly a really critical part of running a football club. And you have to think about how you can manage FFP to the benefit of the club. There are different ways in which you can do that.
But ultimately, FFP says you have to operate the club within its own means. And, effectively, it takes into account your prior expenditure, and the club spent quite heavily in the last couple of seasons. So that does impact FFP going forward, because they've used quite a large part of their allowance, if you like.
So we need to be quite clear in the summer as to what the extent of it I don't know the full answer to that question at the moment. It's obviously related to sales as well as purchases, and so we need to get our heads around that well before the summer window, so we understand the number.